Welcome to this lecture, Exploring the Literary Works of Chaucer. Today I am going to introduce to you a titan, a pioneer, a master of words who forever altered the course of English literature, Geoffrey Chaucer. To simply call him a poet, it would be an understatement. He was a weaver of tales, chronicles of society, a master of language who breathed life into English tongue. Chaucer's literary periods, his writings can be classified into three distinct periods, that is, a French period, an Italian period, an English period. Chaucer's influence on English literature is undeniable. He is considered as the father of English literatures, not just for his technical innovations, but also for his ability to capture the essence of humanity in all its diversity. Chaucer's French period. Not an anthology of English literature said that Chaucer's French period lasted 1372. During this time, Chaucer translated many French works. He was highly influenced by French literatures and he translated the French poem written in 12th century, The Romance of Roses. It's a translation of the monumental French poem and it expresses the themes of courtly love and desire. Another important poem belonging to this period is the Book of Duchess. The Book of Duchess, it's also known the death of Blanche. It is an allegorical lament on the death of Blanche of Lancaster, the first wife of John of Gaunt. It is written to commemorate the death of Blanche of Lancaster, wife of John Gaunt. The poem was written at John Gaunt's request only. The next period is Chaucer's Italian period. A journey to Italy in 1372 kicked off what is now widely considered to be Chaucer's Italian period. It lasted from 1372 to 1385. To trip introduced to him the works of contemporary Italian writers like Dante, Petrarch, Boccaccio. At the end of the period, Chaucer wrote his longest poem, Troilus and Cressida also. So during this visit to Italy, Chaucer was influenced by Italian writers like Dante, Petrarch and Boccaccio. The important works belong to the period are, the first one is the Parliament of Fowls. It is a dream vision. It is a 699 line poem. It's written in Rima Royal stanza. It's a delightful poem meaning merging elements of love, nature and political satire. It's set amidst a gathering of birds. The second work is, important work belong to the period is The Legend of Good Woman. It is a dream vision, the third longest poem by Chaucer. Actually, it is an unfinished work, first book in English literature written in heroic couplet. The work has the credit of the first English book which is written in heroic couplets also. One of the first mock heroic works in English literature. Actually, the plan of the work is 10 stories of women, but it is written in only 9 sections. The women biography dealt in this poems are, the women are Cleopatra, Thisbe, Medea, Phileas, Hypaspil, Ardina, Lucretia, Philomela, Hypermnestra and Dido. Chaucer's source of the legend of Lucretia was from Ovid's Fasti only. Then another poem belonged to Italian period of The House of Fame. It is an unfinished dream poem by Chaucer. It was composed between 1374 and 1385. There are 3 books. Maybe the whole line of the poems are 2158 lines. It is written in octosyllabics. Another important long poem, a love poem that he adapted from Boccaccio's Il Fellastro was Troilus and Cressida. It is an adaptation of the tragic love story from Boccaccio's famous work Il Fellastro. It transports readers into a vibrant world of medieval Italy. Then Chaucer's English period. During the final period of Chaucer's literary career, sometimes referred to as an English period, that is 1385 to 1400, Chaucer wrote the work for which he is now best known, the Canterbury Tale. In this classic of English literature, Chaucer tells the stories of a group of desperate travelers on a journey. Often sharp and funny, the contemporary tales was more innovative and less formulaic than the other contemporary English poetry, such as the works of John Gower. So, contemporary tale, it is a collection of 24 stories that runs to 17,000 lines. It is written in Middle English and heroic couplet is employed in this poem. It was written between 1387 to 1400. Actually, it is an incomplete poem. It was written over a span of time during Chaucer's lifetime only, but it was properly published in 1478 after Haxton printing press was installed in England. Chaucer's Canterbury Tale was a snapshot of the Middle English, the 14th century England. The major social structure was presented in this Canterbury Tales. Maybe they representing old feudal order. Characters like the knights, squires, yeomen, plowmen are there. Merchant class is represented by merchant, the man of law, guildsman, and the cook. Ecclesiastical class was represented by prioress, the monk, a friar, and cardinal. Thank you. என்ன செய்யுங்க ஆகுதா